Oh, hello everyone. This is CNCF Hub community meeting. Today, 2024, August the 7th. Welcome to this meeting for discussing Harbor. Okay, let me send the community meeting agenda in the Zoom chat. Oh, in Zoom chat. So you can add your topic in this wiki page. And also you can name add your name in the attendees, so we will know who come here today. Let me share my screen. Okay, so yeah, I think we have a few topics here. So I think the first two is added by me. I would like to update some Harbor release status for 2012. The first one is as communicated previously in the project planning. We have a few milestones defined here. Now we almost will reach to the feature complete milestone, which is August 26th. But when look back the task we have already done, we realized there's some risks to reach the original FC date. There are a few factors. The first one is also we have already discussed some KubeCon Hong Kong 2024 this year. We have a few sessions accepted by this event. So the maintainer in Beijing team will attend this KubeCon Hong Kong event in the week of August 19. So they will stay almost the whole week in that event. So we so that in that, at least in that week, we will not have much effort in the project development task. So this is one of the reasons. The second reason is we have planned a feature which is enhance the process cache to limit the bandwidth when pull image from the process cache project. This is actually a feedback when Yan attended the KubeCon Paris this year. Heard some feedback to enhance the process cache to provide this capability for the better usage of some. I mean, the network is not good use cases. So, but when we do this feature, we also need some change in the UI to provide some configuration for the process cache project. Here looks like to set the bandwidth and add some more configuration to enable this limit. So, but at this moment, we do not have a UI expert currently work on this. So this is also a reason we probably will need to delay the FC date for this release. So if anyone from community which is interested in the UI contribution, please leave a message for us in the ticket, so we can work together to get this done. Okay, so this is the status for 2012. Any comments? Cool.
Sure. In addition to the Johnny's comments, since we are reaching to the FC stage of 2012, and we are lacking of resource on the UI development. So if you guys have some interest in Harbor UI development, and you have some experience, and we would like to see some collaboration from your side, and no matter help us to implement some new features or help us to review some UI PRs and you fix some UI bugs. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so the second one is about the patch release for 2011. 2011.0 has been released for almost more than 1 month, and we have seen some of the issue reported in the GitHub issue in the GitHub or Hub project, and we so some of the issue I think we want to release a faster patch to address that. So we have already planned the 2011.1 patch release, which is in week of August 19th. So if you guys found any new issue on release 2011, so you can open an issue in the GitHub. So we will look at that and to decide whether include that in this patch release. Okay, so the third one, okay, I can take that. The third one is also trying to seeking some helps from the community or maintenance to review the UI related PR. We have seen folks from community have contributed this to PR to improve the UI. I mean, to this one is for the banner message, right? So we need some UI experts to help to review this change. So this is for this one. I think the another one is this one. This ticket. Yeah. Hopper-tick, yeah, Hopper-tick open this PR to do some, I mean, improvement for the project quota project quota setting page. So currently the maintenance team do not have a UI expert, so we really need to seek help from community to contribute to these two PRs. Okay, so I think this is for the update section.
Jolin, do you want to talk about the potential risk for 2012 FC?
Yeah, I have. We have already talked about that, Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, the first status update is for 2012. We have already. I think I have already experienced some risks for this release to reach the FC date. Okay. If no comments for this update section, we will move to the discussion. Let's see. Okay, the first one is should we align release of hub or sub-project Terraform provider? So I think that it should be put by Florent.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I start to discuss about it with Jan this week, I think, and I don't know if we should align release of Terraform provider to the Harbor phase. I don't know, and I don't know how we can do this if we want to do this.
So I think this is just my suggestion, and I have already discussed with Florent in a Slack channel, and because that currently I noticed that the release of Terraform is a little bit on demand. So I just like, can we share the experience of Helm with the Terraform that is we are aligning the release of Helm with upstream harbor core and do a 3-month recycle rather than the on demand to fix some problem that reported by the community users. So I just want to hear suggestion or advice from your guests, from other maintainers.
So I think Terraform is like Helm chart, right? So when the harbor core release the Terraform should bump a minor version to match the harbor core, but there may be some bugs that exist in the Terraform itself, right?
Yes.
So if the maintainer of the Terraform templates fix that issue and thinks it's ready for a patch release, I think at least for patch release, it doesn't need to align, right? Yeah, I finished my opinion. I think at least we should allow Terraform to release a patch release independently. It doesn't need to align with Harbor. One thing we need to make sure is that when Harbor core release a minor release, the Terraform or Helm chart should bump up to make sure it works with the latest Harbor core release. But that will happen after the Harbor core GA.
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks above.
Yeah, I think that is similar like Hub Helm, right? Hub Helm is also released after the Terraform provider, I think. After the Hub core release. Sorry.
So generally, we okay. Go ahead.
I will need to be aware of all new feature in the API because if we want to add it to the Terraform provider, I will need to know all new feature in the API. So I don't know if because I'm not always aware of it. So I don't know if when someone creates a new feature in the API, if he can add an issue in the Harbor provider or something like that, or link it to me, or I don't know.
I think you can generally you can search issues with the release label, like you can search 2.12. So all the new features, new API or bug fix are will be marked with the current release label. So then you can generally understand what we have in the latest release and what we have introduced. Yeah. So
and by the way, I think when there is an RC build for Harbor, when we tag RC, we should prepare the release note. And if the release note is relatively accurate, I think at that time you can read the release note to understand what's outstanding feature that may impact your Terraform provider and make change at that time. I think you should have sufficient time to make adjustment because the first RSA and GA, there should be a few weeks.
Okay, we can try like this.
I will try my best to notify you if any new PI or new API or new feature is introduced in the new release.
Yeah. I think we can also discuss this kind of things in the community meeting when we talk about the release update. So you will get the information at least as early as you can, I think.
Okay, thank you. And what about the versioning of the provider? Should I align it also to the Harbor version? I mean, right now it's 3.10.15. For the new release of Harbor, do I need to create 3.12 maybe? That something? I mean to make like a parallel between the version of the Harbor core and the Terraform provider. I mean, the next version of Harbor will be 2.12. So should the next version of Harbor provider need to be 3.12?
Oh, okay, got it. You mean the version
So
number,
hardware
right?
mapping,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
I don't know
conventionally when hardware core bumps up in the minor version, if we follow the same word paradigm, if hardware bumps up the minor version, I think at this time you can also bump up the minor version of your Terraform provider. So that will be 3.11. But yeah, if you think 3.12 is easier to remember and you know, make people understand what hardware version is for, I think that should also work. But normally when hardware bumps up the minor version, I think the sub project like Helm chart or Terraform provider would better also bump up the minor version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
And one just suggestion from my side is maybe when you release a new version of Terraform, you can make a note here to know this version of Terraform provider mapping to which hardware core version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In the README, I already add something. If you go to the README,
okay.
Yes, I just because I launch a test on those version of Harbor, but I can also add it to the release note.
I mean this one?
Yes. Tests are launched on 2.9, 2.10, and 2.11 of Harbor.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably a table will be easier to understanding the mapping relationship.
Okay. Okay, I will try to do something.
Okay, great. Thank you, Florian. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move to the next topic is seeking for help maintain the replication of data. So this is added by Yan, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little about that?
Yeah. Can you have to? Yeah. So currently, you may know that Harbor support a huge range of replication adapter. That means Harbor support push image from Harbor to AWS like Azure or anything else. But some of them are out of maintain because we do not have any assigned owner to have to maintain these adapters. So we are seeking help for help us to maintain these adapters because some of them are related with the API of AWS or DTR or GitLab, and we received some issues from community regarding these adapters, but we do not have any experience like GitLab API. So if someone have some knowledge on this file adapters, so just reach out to us, and I will assign the ownership to you, and then you can help us to address issues. Maybe add some new features in the future.
Yeah, any contribution is welcome. Well, we would like to work together with the community to make the Harbor better, more and more better. Okay. So probably we can. I'm not sure whether that is a good idea or not. Because the community meeting recording, I'm not sure how many people will replay this recording. Maybe we can file issue in the GitHub. I'm not sure.
Okay. It's okay. I will file an issue for this, and to see if someone has interest, to help us.
Okay, got it. Let me refresh this week page. Okay, there is one more discussion topic. status of issue adding client IP address in the audit log and audit log capability refactors. So, this is Anku. Anku, can you talk a little about this topic?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So there is this issue regarding adding user agent and client IP information in the audit logs. And there has been a PR pending for quite some time. And in one of the linked PR, it's mentioned that we are planning for a refactor of the whole audit log capability. So I wanted to know if there are any blockers here, and I would be very glad to help.
Mm-hmm.
As for the IP, I haven't reviewed it, but is that reliable? For example, if the client is using a proxy, the server will think the request is from the proxy.
So currently the PR which is implementing it is verifying it by 3 ways, all from X forwarded for and real client IP and also from forwarded. I'm not sure if it will be reliable as you said, the proxy determines the IP address. But the PR also mentions this discussion that we should have a trusted set of proxies which we can trust, so that these X forwarded information can only be trusted from those set of proxies.
Yeah, I think the problem about recording the IP is that under the complicated network environment, when the server sees an IP, that may or may not be the real client IP, right?
Yeah, that's what one of the user mentioned, that we can have one more parameter where we can put the proxies which we can trust, so that we are sure that any information provided by these proxies or load balancers are true, and that information we can trust.
Okay. I think I can take a look at this PR later, but that was not on my radar. When was it open?
It is December.
Okay.
18.
Okay, so I think it may be okay for you to wait a few more weeks, and yeah. For this, did we have a design and thoroughly discuss this implementation? If not, I think I can follow this up.
Yeah, but I don't think we already have a design discussed in the community meeting. I don't have this in my memory. Yeah, looks like this PR is a huge change, right? 37. Wow. Okay, so thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel. If you need any help, please ping me on the issue, or I'm also on Slack.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Can you just leave a comment on there, so then just maybe a shortcut that I can ping you in the conversation. You can just leave a short comment on that PR and then see you how interesting to have us to review the code.
I have mentioned a comment a few months back, but the PR is currently in stale state, so we might wanna put it out of stale first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you, Anku. Yeah, let me refresh. Okay. So, yeah, so anyone have any other topic want to share or discuss? Okay, cool. So I think we have covered all the things for today's meeting. Thank you everyone to attending the community meeting of Harbor, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good day. Thank you.
See you. Bye-bye.